Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Football Manager 2016 with AC Milan. And this is going to be, in a moment, the game versus Swansea in the Champions League. Yep, I can't quite believe that one either. And they have John Flanagan and Adam Lallana. I mean, it's easy to see why they won the Europa League, right? So it's been nearly 2 months since the last update video. And we're going to go over a few games. I decided to leave it a little bit longer this time just to give you a bit more context, a bit more of an idea how we're getting on, rather than just a few stagnated videos through September and October. I'd rather just recap it all in one go. And since the defeat at Juventus, we have not lost since, but that's to be expected. That's arguably the hardest game. Well, theoretically, it was the hardest game of the season. We have since played Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, and we'll show you how we got on there in a moment. Early on, until this game against Real Madrid, which as you can see is 1-1, there's way more to it than that. We had a really rickety start, so to speak. Menez gave us a victory here, 2 goals, one being a penalty, after we went behind to Zhabchenko again with Dynamo Kiev here, who were really dangerous. As you saw in the last video, Ukraine have a lot of good players. They let's see, is there anything? Kravitz, he was in the European, the World Cup Dream Team thing. I think there was someone else as well in there. So, you know, these were a dangerous team. I thought we did quite well in the end. Jeremy Menez getting us out of jail a bit. Sort of similar theme here against Bari, where Medina scored his first goal, Mauri scored, and also Javier Pastore. This is another type of thing here where we went 2-0 up, as you can see, and then Bonazzoli scoring 2 goals in 5 minutes to put them level, but then Pastore scoring his first goal of the season to give us a win. I think deserved win, really. But a lovely little dink type finish there from Mania. That was his first goal for Milan. We then played Cesena, Mbaye Niang. Now this was the start of what was the very brief Mbaye Niang show. I'll show you his goals here. Cesena did score a late consolation, but it wasn't really enough. Niang smashing that one in. Now, I gave him a chance. This really was the case of, okay, this is the make or break season. He has to, really do well. And to his credit, he's done well here, and it really, really helped his cause when he scored 2 goals inside 20 minutes against Cesena here. Then played the Frosinone, and he scored again. So that was 3 goals in 2 games. I was very, very happy. I'll show you this goal as well. This was a belter. Check this one out. This got 2nd place in the Goal of the Month competition. No clear-cut chances you may see there, but check this one out. It absolutely leathers this here. Here's Carlos Bacca, plays a ball, half volley, bang! Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, only 2nd, I know. Then we had Real Madrid here. Now, John Stones, as you can see, scored, but that really does not tell half the story. Look when they scored! Ronaldo in the 92nd minute after Marcelo had been sent off early on in the first half. Jose Mari, man of the match, he gone to the Bernabeu. He's only 22 years old, and he absolutely dominated Real Madrid. Just Tony, maybe look at their stats and everything, like on the ratings. They had, with the exception, I guess, of Benzema and Bale, pretty good games. And we had, Mbaye Niang and Mania, that I gave Niang a chance, and naturally you start him in, he's pretty terrible. But it was a cagey, really sort of cagey opening 20 minutes or so, and then after Marcelo got sent off, really scrappy goal there, we dominated basically the game. And then this happened. Look at this, 91 minutes in. This was just cruel. I knew this was coming as well. I could just sense it. When this highlight came on, it just defended like beavers the whole game. I thought we were absolutely wonderful. And Ronaldo goes and does that. Maybe the goalkeeper could have done a little bit better, but he did absolutely leather it, so I'm not going to complain. And that really was kind of a turning point, really. We have only since then conceded 2 more goals, so I'm kind of happy with it. We've got Mari and Menez scoring against Napoli. Mari's getting himself a fair amount of goals. Look at his average ratings. He has just been unbelievable. I can't believe that this guy, what a find he's been. And again here, so 6.9, I guess. Benteke and Mangala. Again, I think we came from 1-0 down here, but 2 big powerful players there putting us in front, and then we play the first return leg, or the away leg I should say, of the Swansea game. Went to the Liberty Stadium, Swansea in England, according to UEFA of course, because Swansea represents England, not in Wales, which I just think is hilarious. because obviously Swansea don't play in the Welsh League, they play in the English Premier League. But we really, well, to be fair, they actually gave us a really good game. We were just more clinical overall, and it really did help that we scored inside 90 seconds. And then by the time this second goal went in, they had no answer. Really nice play, and Maori again just on the score sheet. He is so good at making them runs. He's just a phenomenal box-to-box midfielder, and he just makes them run superbly. This was a monumentally frustrating game against Genoa here. We absolutely dominated them. And look at this, 29 shots, 11 on target, 2 clear-cut chances compared to their 7 shots. And it was a sucker punch from Okazaki of all people, the guy who's playing for Leicester at the minute. I'm a big fan of Okazaki. I think he's really good. And he's certainly playing well like it at the minute. Anyway, but I mean, look at the amount of crap they're pissing around from the back from Genoa. 50 league goals for Menez. But then this happened. The bloody corner. Okazaki. I mean, he's like 5'3". How do you let him score? In fact, how tall is he? Let me just check. He's not exactly tall, is he? Oh, I haven't got Church of England stats on. That should be. It's 174 centimetres, however tall that is. Metric or imperial. I don't know which one's which, but whatever. Then we've had some really good games over the last couple. Cagliari 2-0. Mania finally turned it on. He's been quite quiet recently over the last few games, as you may have seen. He's had lots of assists and things. But here, he finally turned it on, getting his second and third goals. And Niang with the breakaway. Mania, I remember watching this thinking, right, go on, £37 million, do it, and he did, to his credit. So I was happy enough with that. Cagliari, really did not offer much. I know it says they had 9 shots and everything, but I was never convinced at any point that they were going to score. It's one of those comfortable games. And then Roma, Menez, Stones and Calabria, we just absolutely dominated them. They just had no answer. Again, it was an early goal, which set us up here. Calabria inside 5 minutes. You may be wondering where Blazikowski is, some of you. He is basically, he was injured, and Calabria's done such a good job alongside the likes of Pastore's obviously coming. But there's been sort of no need to play him, if anything. So that's why he's been out of the team. But lovely, look at this. And then Calabria, and that's a striker's finish. Again, being completely outpossessed. I don't understand how this is happening. But here's Pastore, flick on from the 2 centre-backs, and Stones gets in. And then lastly here, the third goal. I mean, I know that really, it means nothing if you're winning 3-0. So, but I don't know, it just seems to be a common theme. I don't think that was a pass from Mania. But nice finish from Menez. And he put one over his former club, as it says there. Right, moving on to the Swansea game then. So this is the team we're playing. We've got Bonaventura, Roberto Lacci, Old Sheik, who's also coming in, done very, very well. De Jong, who's moaning. Zapata, who's moaning. It's the same old bullshit story. Mania playing as a trequartista, Benteke as a support target man. Blazikowski on the bench, Menez on the bench, Niang on the bench. I think that's pretty much it, really. Let's get into the team. So let's have a look at the Swansea squad then. They've got Kakuta, they've got Walcott, Gertson, Blaise Matuidi's there. Fabianski is Ashley Williams playing in the Champions League, absolutely wonderful. John Flanagan is a big mess, so too Adam Lallana, I assume. So I think if we win here, and Real Madrid beat Dynamo Kiev, which is to be expected, then we're qualified. Surely. Yeah, 6 points remaining in the zone, and they've got their 7 points behind. So, okay, let's see how this goes then. So we should absolutely smash Swansea, but the thing is, I remember when you play Swansea in the Premier League, you're like a top Premier League team. They're always one of those horrible little niggly teams that you just hate playing, sort of irritating mid-table team. Oh, it's gone straight through. I think that might be an own goal. It's Gylfi Sigurdsson. Well, it's another great start. This is exactly what we need to be doing more and more and more, and it's happening, so I'm happy. But Gylfi Sigurdsson has put through his own net. Oh dear. I'm not sure who they've got up front here. Defrel, was that his name? Or I'm not quite sure. I'm terrified of Theo Walcott on this, as I am normally in real life. But here's Gael Kakuta, a player who I had. Who did I have him with? Was it Brighton? Or was it someone else? Not Derby. I've definitely used him before anyway in Football Manager. He was quite good. De Siglio is a pain in the arse at the minute because his condition won't improve, and Bonaventura really should be scoring there. Yeah, he for some reason, I probably should play Herbie Emmanuelson, but I keep forgetting to change because the problem is the FMT layout at the moment, the way you select the squad and everything, is terrible. It's broken. And so you have to use the quick pick system, otherwise you're going to be here for half an hour clicking people, going through like that. There are other reasons and stuff, but basically that's the gist of the matter. It doesn't. The squad selection screen is kind of broken at the moment, so I always forget to swap to Siglio because he's such a mainstay. You don't think about it, and he's just been shrugged off there by all 5'5" Theo Walcott. I think he's a bit taller than that, but I keep forgetting to change his damn position. It should be Herbie Emmanuelson playing at left back there, but that's my fault. But that's the assistant manager being a stupid moron and not bloody changing. I clearly tired De Siglio, and he's on a yellow card, so I'm probably going to take him off at half time. Mania, who is not really doing much at the moment, although he's one of the better rated players. Apart from the own goal, there really hasn't been much in the way of action. Is it Defrel or Defrel? I can't quite tell. He goes close. I think it's Defrel. Can't say I've ever heard of him. But really, it's been a close game. But they just haven't had any cutting edge. They've actually had more shots on target than us. We haven't been great. Okay, we're going to take De Siglio off because he's clearly tired. Fabio, you're going to have to play there. I think can Abate play there? Anyone play there? No. You know what? You're playing there. I don't care. You're the captain. It's not ideal, I know, but whatever. De Siglio's tired and on a yellow card. I'm not taking a chance with this team because the amount of times I've had players get sent off, and what the hell just happened to Theo Walcott there? He totally gave up. He would have caught that and everything. He's a bit older now, but he's certainly not old. Like old. He could easily have caught that. Points here on Benteke. He's not doing an awful lot. He's only scored 1 goal all season, and I assume because he was right underneath the goal there, he would have missed. Alberto Lacci, well, he's another one who's saying to me, you're not giving me enough first team action. Yeah, with no shit, with shots like that, it's no wonder. Really is no wonder. So now De Jong getting his customary yellow card, as you do. That is to be expected. They've got Slimani. Oh, remember Slimani. Oh, who did he play for? Oh, he's another one I used to have on Football Manager. Right, old Sheik's looking a little bit nervous. So to Zapata. Oh, come on, Zapata, you're like 33 years old. How are you very nervous? What's wrong with you? Okay, we're going to bring off... no, actually, no, we're not. We're going to bring off Benteke for Niang. And he will be attack. I'm trying to see if he can get back into a little bit of form. He scored them 3 goals, but has done nothing else since. May have got a few assists here or there. But it would be good to win here, as you can see. We would qualify with a couple of games to go, and you really don't want a game against Real Madrid to be, a real decider. That's not what you want. I mean, we are going to qualify, and there's no question. But really, I mean, this has been a pretty crap game. Sorry, I pick crap games. I don't know what it is. Right, Berto Lacci, he's had a decent enough game, but you're starting to annoy me. So there's no one on the bench. I keep forgetting we only have 7 subs rather than the usual 12 or whatever it is you get in Serie A. Right, Zapata looking very nervous. We'll bring on Murillo then for the final 10. Or, yeah, including added time, 10 minutes. So I just don't understand that. How old is he? Experienced? And he's very nervous. Against Swansea, at home. I mean, come on. Here is Murillo. Abate's done quite well here. He scored! The captain with a lovely goal. I've always wanted to do that... that piece of commentary, where like I wanted the marauding centre back to come through, like Tony Adams. I think it was against Everton at Highbury, just when Arsenal won the league, and Martin Tyler doing the commentary for Sky. Typical over exaggeration, going crazy, going mad. And there's a bit where he marauders through and he scores, and there's a great piece of commentary where he goes, "It's Tony Adams, can you believe it?" Like that. I want to do that. I'm waiting for the moment like a player just pops up from nowhere. I think it was Tony Adams anyway. It might have been Keown or Winterburn or one of those defenders. But anyway, not a massively great game, and I'm so good at picking these live comms on it. But at least we won this time. compared to the Juventus game. Swansea, fair play to them getting in the Champions League, but really 1 goal so far is not great. That should be a memorable victory. Right. Then first knockout round, here we come. He looked very nervous. Well, he's in the shop window. He's requested to go. It's not nothing I can do. And he's getting on a bit now. He is. I mean, I know he's been here for years, but he has let me down once or twice before. Right. Oh, the next game then is going to be the derby. I don't think I'll be doing that one live. I need to really concentrate on that one. I think the next game we'll do live. Do you fancy maybe Real Madrid? Maybe against Parma. That'll be a good one. We'll see when we get there. But I do hope you enjoyed. So the Champions League, considering we had Real Madrid, when we were first drawn against them, I thought, oh God, here we go. But we're actually topping them at the moment, and we gave them a cracking game at the Bernabeu. So maybe my fears are unfounded. Right, I think that's everything. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back then for another month or two recap tomorrow. And if you enjoyed the video, like it. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.